such a clear day. Go riding in your sweet lullabies, come fly away. I'm gliding in the beautiful sky. It's such a clear day. Go riding in your sweet lullabies.
All right, welcome everybody to the stream. Good evening. How are you? Great to have you back here. Thank you for tuning in. My name is Franz, and I'm happy to cast this game for you today. This evening brings us the matchup of Legates Tyrian versus Belfast Storm. And this is actually now an ESEA intermediate game. Yes, you heard it right. An intermediate team is playing for the Legates name now. We have a completely new roster under our belt. We will get to know all these players today, because I haven't seen them play yet, and I'm very much looking forward to seeing how they play and what they can deliver. And so, if we take a look at how these teams match up against each other, we got Legates from Great Britain and Belfast mainly from Switzerland. They have both played 7 matches in the ESEA Intermediate so far, and Legates Tyrian has won 3 of their matches, lost 4, and for Belfast, it's the other way around. They won 4, lost 3. And looking at how this is Inferno we see today, Legates has not played Inferno this season yet, so no record on how they play this map. Their opponents cannot read it, like they cannot watch demos, at least from this season. On the other hand, Belfast Storm already played the map thrice and won it 2 out of these 3 times. So Belfast definitely look like a team that know what they're doing on this map. It's gonna be very interesting to see. I'm still like so excited that these are like completely new players, and that we just get to know them now. Alright, all 10 players in the server. Not live yet, but all of them are here. Let me just complete my list of names now, because I just gotta be sure. Orao is also here. He's the last remaining player. So the new Legates Tyrian roster is made out of AdamJC, MMS, Infinite, Orao, and in this case, Pawnee. I'm not sure if he's a fix player for this roster. He's the coach. Okay, now we see where this leads, because he was joined and I was like, I was not one of the names I looked at earlier. Okay, that's the coach. That makes a lot of sense. So we are down to 9 again. Ah, there we go. That is our player number 5 we were looking for. It is Zarko. He is finally in the server. And by the looks of it, the Belfast Storm team is gonna consist out of Lolly, Irvin, Balthazar, Warlock, and Person A. Interesting. Interesting personalities. Right. Now I think we still got a little bit of time. Let me just get some social media posts out here telling my peeps that we are live as well. All right. Attention, attention, everyone. The knife round has kicked off. We are going in to find out who will get to choose the winning side. Liga is having a little pep talk there before going in. This is very standoff-ish. Nobody wants to make the first move. Nobody wants to be the one to die first. And now, after a brawl back and forth, we get Belfast Storm out on top. They will probably just remain on the CT side. And that's how we start into the pistol round soon. Not yet. This is not live yet, but this might just be. All right, let me get my sound up a little bit. And looks like it's a fast one towards Banana, and the response is fast down mid, and it nets them 2 kills so far. The flash is good, keeps them at bay, and so they just keep their tails tucked behind the smoke. MMS is on the other side and gets caught out. And so the last 2 remaining members make their way onto the B side. Good flash to keep their cross clean. But the bomb has to go down, and Balthazar, he takes down the bomb carrier, leaving at MJC to do it all, but he finds a first. 2 more to find though. 26 HP to work with. Does he look the right direction? This is very tense. He has a minute on the clock, but He also is being closed in upon. They know exactly where he is. Being in the open, getting damage and a kill. This is doable all of a sudden. AdamJC stepping up. Can he do it though? 30 seconds. If he plays this right, he can make his way onto the A side, and that is exactly what he does. Knife out and bailing. Balthazar, he doesn't know. He suspects it, but he just can't do the same. Now he does. Now he sprints over as well. But can't deny the plant in time. Or can't be here in time to deny the plant. AdamJC makes his way onto short, and this is a winnable post-plant position. Balthazar has to tap the bomb here. We'll go for a check first. He closes in on him, and AdamJC, the first round clutch. What is that? Unbelievable. Okay, Adam. 3k coming out of him. 1v3 on top of that. Holy smokes. Okay. The stage is set. Legates Tyrian onto a first. Initial damage goes both ways, but as I say that, Balthazar eats another nade. Well. We know what the Deagles can do. Potentially. Right. They have grouped up at the top of banana. And that has been red so far. Well, let's say he had to drop his smoke actually. Person A on the B side. And now that he hit can slowly come in. They still don't know. They're still torn between the sides. They're dropping utility on A. And okay. Lolly gets the lurker, but the B side has been taken in the meanwhile. Without any fights really. Now through the smoke, that's where they take the fights and they get good damage on. All of a sudden these pistols become very much lethal on at least 2 of the players in Tyrian. What has this retake got to offer? Well, there's a first. And a second. All of a sudden, only 2, only 1, and that is it! Second round taken away! Belfast, Storm, only with the pistols, they make it happen. Okay. That's an equalizer in round 2. That's quickly. And so Tyrian are thrust onto an eco. 2 AKs actually saved over by the CTs as well. Right. Looks like they aren't thrust onto the eco. Gonna make me eat my words. After taking timeout this early already, they decide to buy all up. Upgraded pistol, even an SMG on Adam. And decent utility. They do want to fight for this third round. And there we go. They pop out from top middle and want to crunch that A site. The two defenders play around these smokes and they get themselves 2 kills. 3 even. And that should be the round. They actually get a bomb plant, but that's all she wrote. Okay. I don't know if that investment and only 1 kill was worth... Well, they got the bomb plant and 1 kill, but was that worth all that investment? We will have to see. Now there we see that full eco from Legates. Just a bit of utility. And that's already mostly thrown out. Alright, person A is gonna have a quite the bouquet looking at him. If he would have faced that smoke whilst it's fading, he thinks better of it. And as he falls back, the cavalry arrives in time and Legates Tyrian actually opt to fall all the way back. Maybe hoping to draw rotations from the CTs that didn't really happen. They got them from the ace, like they got 1 player off of the ace stack, but is that gonna be enough? 3 players still here to face them. And now they go out, jumping and weaving, but it doesn't get them anywhere. Well, Infinite has something to say about this. And it's only a kill and a dink. Okay. Well, at least this round wasn't one we expected too much from. But now, as we see both teams buying up, we shall have a great round of Counter-Strike coming our way again. Zarko actually buying the AWP, but has to sacrifice any utility for that. Alright, good Molotov. Person A burns down to 52 HP, and the nade, nope, not quite connecting, as he has pushed up very far already. Banana firmly in the control of Belfast Storm. Well, he made a step, I believe. That's what lures Infinite back here. A smoke, a flash, and it's good. Infinite goes down. Man advantage established. For the lad, I love Counter-Strike. I do myself. Counter-Strike is the best esports out there, in my humble opinion. And yes, let's go Tyrian. Oh, I was only the lurk going down here, as the full hit is coming into the A side. 3 players again here to defend it, and the 4th already rotated in. Warlock killed 1, and what a spray transfer! MS! Oh my god, Oh no! MMS! Completely dismantling them, but does he have time? It doesn't look good. He has the bomb out, taps it! Oh, wow. Oh, that was something to behold. Unfortunately not the round, but woo! Wow. Okay, we can strap in for a game. If that is what we're getting, if that is what Tyrian brings us, They will convert that at some point. Looked like MMS tried to be sneaky there, because I don't think he really saw anything with his head still in the smoke. And once again, they try it fast out A. They jump down, and that's a kill for one. And quickly refragged after two is Lily. Oh, and a good flash! Irvin wanted to take that fight full on with the AWP, but LMJC takes him down and brings this eco into a 2-on-2 situation. And both players on rifles. Oh, and the Molotov is good. LMJC has to move. That leaves them open, and Balthazar collects. Great effort. But once again, not quite the round. Holy damn. Cheese Hero King. You got some epic emotes there. Alright. This time around they want to fight Banana, and it might just go their way. But nades are also coming their way and dealing a good deal of damage. Nevertheless, banana control is established. And still a minute 20 on the clock. They can just work with that. Now slowly clearing out top banana. And the apps. This is good fundamentals, good map control. But now there is an attempt from the CTs to regain at least top banana. It's Darkso to deny, or try to deny, but Irvin on the other side of the map catches some early aggression. And so what's it gonna be? Lurk smoke out of apps. And all four players towards that A side. Good peek, not quite getting the kill though. And so, oh, Infinite, will he check that angle? He will not. He will also not go down though. Tag down low, but now he gets hunted down. 2 quick entries into the site. Warlock all with it all to do. He gets 2. Switches to the pistol in no time. 8 seconds. LMJC fights one and goes down. Alright, 6-1 start for Belfast Storm. Very strong out the gate. Legates Tyrian have struggled with their economy throughout this first half of the first half. As now we should see a response out of them. Oh, Infinite catching that player out in apps for the first time, I believe. Winning that fight out. And the Lurk Smoke is supposed to sell that A attack, and it's working like a charm. I think they are still here, and Infinite is just continuing his rage. Darkso on the other side takes down the only B defender remaining, but the bomb is still down at T-ramp. So if Irvin can catch a timing here Oh, he's looking into 2. He might be able to get 1, but he shouldn't be able to get more. Thinks better of facing that. And that's him. Gone from the server. Alright. There we go. There's the response I was talking about. An unlikely clutch would be required of Warlock, but looking at his money, he's probably more content with just keeping this, and I don't think there's an AWP to be recovered anywhere. There we go. After 6 rounds in a row from Belfast Storm, Legates make it back onto the scoreboard. Very hesitant of both teams right now of the banana. Just as I speak, Tyrian slowly move up as they see there is no contention whatsoever. And we see the same picture again. Just leaving the bomb in spawn, or a T-ramp, and defaulting from there. Zarko with a beautiful opener, leaving one guy alone on that B side to defend it. It is Baltazar. Can he do anything? There's a first. What? That was the second. I missed the first actually, and he holds down that B side on his own. Infinite now slowly creeping up. Will he be spotted before he gets a kill? Now he doesn't look around, and that's his demise. Pistols out of the round. The one pistol on Lolly. Actually finding a kill. And so MMS has a lot of info on that B side. Adam thinking better of going alone into that 3 stack. Will Baltazar though be able to deny this plant? If he denies this plant once right now, it is probably over. They can only plant if AdamJC gets to plant it right now. 5 seconds on the board, 4 seconds, 3. That's MMS saving him just about, but no, not enough time. AdamJC was too cautious at the end there, smoking and looking around, and that cost them. No follow-up to speak of. 7 on the board for Belfast. All right. After a quick little tactical to talk about things, we get right back into it. Zarko, last second, buying up into a scout. And okay, just a utility dump from Irvin. Threw everything he had down on that B side. Picks up another flash in spawn. This is what we are seeing now, right after the update. I don't think all the possibilities you can imagine with this nade dropping thing have been established yet. Good shout, Stream Elements. Very good shout. Check out shockedenergy.com. That's energy drinks in the box, and you get 10% off with code Legates. And maybe Adam can get 100% off the head of a CT player here, but he does not want to engage as of yet. Without any faking, without any drawing rotations, they now make their way noisily onto the A side through short, where 3 players are still waiting for them, and a 4th rotating in. It is a massacre, but it is yellow in the feed. Now somebody still running in. Person A gets a frag. Quickly refrag though. And that's a 2v1 post plant position. Balthazar. We have seen him being strong on that B-side defense. But how does his A-side retake look? This smoke has quite the sizable gap. But maybe that's intended or definitely held, and it is. There we go. 3 for Legates. Yes, right. That's a new one for Legates. Don't forget to hydrate, everybody. Always important, especially if it's a nail-biter of a game like this. Tend to forget. Balthazar pushed up in the middle, and there he has backs turned, and he can't quite convert. Oh, that hurts. Hurts to see, and nades galore. But Lolly peeks out from the apps to get a quick little refrag. We know in Counter-Strike we got this thing that it's really hard to hit heads from behind, and we've just seen a good example. All right, that man advantage, or it's actually not a man advantage, but the fact that the CTs are only 4 players, they have to split 2-2, and with 1 player going down, it's only 1 more defender. He can't get anything done. And there we go. A 4th round on the board for Legates Tyrian, as Person A and Irvin opt to save what they got with a combined 31 HP. There's nothing much they could do. Okay, and since Belfast Storm went for that, I don't know if it's even a half of it. Yeah, it was kind of a half buy. Not for all players, but it was a half buy last round, and so this round I do have that scout and deagle saved over, but they're now opting for the full save for the next round, and they push down Banana. They get themselves one, but all very low now by that first Molotov alone, and Tyrian keep fighting. They shouldn't. They know that there are at least 2 more players towards that B side, and oh, through the smoke. Aura, he was facing that smoke, and that brings it back into even numbers. Even though A has fallen, and LMJC has that on the lockdown, I don't know if they can do any more. Doesn't look like it. Irvin on 43 HP. Galil in hand. And a dream. But not against Zarko. Alright, 5-7. All of a sudden we got a competitive scoreline. Even though Belfast Storm came out the gates with a good start. Now I reckon they call timeout right here. Talk over things. How can they stop that momentum from Tyrian? As now they should have decent money, or let's say enough for a buy. Interesting purchase there from Warlock and Person A, both going for head armor as well. Cheeky little boost for the AWP. And there are many players still at that very position, but no one... Oh, well, now comes the bomb, and that's dropped. All right. That paid off. Well done. And now the AWP is already on a fast rotate. Tyrian, they knew that the AWP was on A. They didn't capitalize on it. Never mind. Zarko! What? Opens up the site, and Irvin not quite able to do anything. As Person A can only get the one. Alright, we've seen this before. A B-side post plant from Tyrian. The retakes from Belfast Storm have been great on this side so far. So let's see what they can give us. This time around though, nobody of Tyrian significantly low. Time is ticking, and a good Molotov to keep them at bay. Lily gets one, but that should be it. Or she wrote. No time left. MMS will probably die here. But he takes one down with him. Alright. Only one round the difference now. Ladies and gentlemen, that is a close game so far, and I am feeling it. Oh, do you see that? That's a dodge. Sticker on the op. That's cute. I've not seen that before. I don't know. And that's where Tyrian take it slow again. No real aggression. Just a little bit of control towards Lower Banana. But they know the money of the CTs is once again down the drain. They have that one saved AWP. But yeah, they didn't want to go give away any proper weapons early in the round. And so now the 1 minute mark has been reached. That's the time where you probably start like doing your strats, starting off with some faking or whatever. And that's what MMS is. He's got some util dropped over, an interesting smoke, and he gets himself tagged up, but throws the opera off the line, and that one is running it down A right now. The rest of Tyrian waiting if they can find any entrance into that A side, but the smoke is good, keeping them at bay so far. So they expect the player on the balcony. Warlock. A deagle in hand, and that's a first. Dumps down. Gets... Well, a teammate gets a second. And this is looking good for the CTs. They have them pinched. And the time is also running low. MMS, he tries his best, gets himself a double, but will he expect a third on the side? Even though he looks the right direction, it is not to be. And Belfast Storm, with a good rotation and I guess just a better smoke, keep Tyrian, like they totally stopped them in their tracks. They had only 2 defenders on the side, but they totally respected that smoke, and that cost them all valuable time and the round. 8 on the board for Belfast, and that is the half secured as we go into the last round. to see who can take that one. If Belfast can make it 9, or Legates close the gap to only 1 round. Two defenders towards that B side, and that is where Legates Tyrian have set their sights. Another smoke though, at 55 seconds. Will they just go through? Will they flash? There's a smoke, and a flash, and another smoke. That's good utility. But counter utility is great as well. Balthazar takes one with the Molotov, and now Person A. I thought he might want to go through that smoke. That would have been very ballsy. But still. The bomb down, and a 4v3 retake now. Never mind me. 3v3 all of a sudden. But still. 3 flashes. First one in. Person A checks his left. Aura out. Another one. Oh, they all fall in a matter of seconds. And that's it. 9-6 at the half. In favor of Belfast Storm. All right, everybody. We have set our sights onto half number 2. Pistols are being bought up. Legates Tyrian now on the CT side. Belfast to attack. Let's see what this pistol round brings us. Last pistol round was a banger of a round. With a clutch to close it out. Can Tyrian bring it this time? Oh, that was a close one. Infinite running with his life barely in hands. And it is a free A side to take, unless Infinite only gets one. Alright. I was not no hard contest for this site. And an 8-man retake situation. I spotted on the short side. But what can be done with that? A good little tag through the boxes. 3 quick frags, 2 I mean. In the favor of the CTs. And leaving only Person A Balthazar to do it all. The bomb will be stuck. Person A running it down. Can't find him. And that's it. Alright. The plant spot deceives them or costs them as it cannot be sprayed through the smoke. And Tyrian take both pistols. But since the bomb has been planted, Belfast has enough funds to go for a force up themselves. And this is gonna be interesting. We have a 4-man stack on that A side. What is the first point of contact? Maybe. And there we go. He goes down. And Zarko just tucks back in infinite, spots other one, takes him through the wall. And, well, these first endeavors didn't quite go their way. I flash out, but Irvin can't find anything to speak of. Alright. So far, so good. 40 seconds on the clock, and Tyrian still 5 men and no scratches to speak of. Belfast on the other side, man down, and 50 HP on 2. There are still 3 CTs on the A side. Now one is making his way over as the hit is coming in. MMS completely blind. Going through the smoke, getting the bomb carrier, but is that all he can do? No, Adam JC. Still on the side, still alive and kicking, and Irvin with 8 HP cannot even get the bomb down. Ooh. I was quick. Quick as you like. And the gap is closing once again. 8 to 9, a likely 9 to 9, as Belfast Storm is going for that full eco. Ooh. Meaty nades catch Irvin right at the beginning. And they continue raining it on them. Well, well, well. These nades, of course, deal a great deal more damage in rounds where you don't have any armor. Adam does spot out multiple, and they do make their way up banana for a bit. I'm clearing out top as well. There we go. MMS with some aggression, and oh, MMS, you are showing us great scenes. Yes, I know it's only against the pistols, but oh my god, all 5 mopped up in a quick little play. Beautifully done by him. Padding up his stats to 20 already. Now we have the full force of 5 AK-47s on the T side. And a rush down the middle does not work out for Legates. In their bonus. MMS can get a refrag. But yeah. Bonus round wrapped up quickly. Infinite. The molly already took him down to 11 HP. Does he want to try to go for this? Yeah, it's been spoiled out already. And he just try his luck. There we go. All right. Belfast Storm actually the first two double digits. But Tyrian still in a good position to buy up. AWP out on Zarko. No such luxury for the Belfast side yet. Passed up banana is person A. That room has been given and a nade is right on the money. Adam raining pain down upon them once again. And another nade. This could be good as well. And it is. Oh no, person A. He hasn't seen anyone yet, but already tagged down to 11 HP. Now tries to retaliate, but his nade does not find anything. And Tyrian stacking 4 players on that A side. And that is exactly where Belfast Storm is storming into. Utility raining out. They're already at short, but that's where they're being held at bay. And that's a slaughter to be spoken of. Oh, right. A double digits round. Both of these double digits rounds. Both rounds that got both teams onto the double digits were quite the slaughters. As now we enter that final hurdle of the game. The last 10 rounds of regulation. I'm not expecting anyone to disrespect the molly like that. But a good re-peek from MMS catches one. And him a bullet or a few bullets to go down to 19 HP. And oh, Arzarko. The nade dust did not block his vision. And so, man advantage for Legates. Bomb side B, on the other hand, is very open. Oh, MMS checking right on in that. Lolly and Warlock looking towards that B side where there is only one defender, and that one defender has only 19 HP. 28 seconds. It has to be the bomb side B. And the CTs, do they smell it? They do. Zarko posting up. They don't have any utility to cross, and that should be the safe call for Lully. But he tries it anyways. He gets across and now might go for that plant and will not be denied. He gets it down. And gets the low HP player. 1v4 attempt. That's... Well, he gets away with his life and full HP. So it's not over yet. A good flash. No, not good enough. And Lolly peeking out to find a good deal of damage, but not the round in the end. Alright. He made it costly for the CTs. And the money bonus of that bomb plant goes his team's way as well. So good on Lolly. But the round goes in the favor of the CTs. I'm very glad to see that it is such a close game after that 6-1 start Belfast Storm showed us. Tyrian did not give up. Showed that they have some teeth. And now a quick one towards the apartments. Pop out of top mid might be possible here. Infinite in a position to take them down. He's full blind. Takes the second though. And now they do have top mid, but they have to slow it down. They have to wait for some utility to come in. And also they have to wait for the bomb to be picked up. Irvin bringing down. Man, my voice, my words are fading. Bringing it back into a 3-on-3 situation as the execute is now coming in. Person A opens the side up, but there is still one more defender to find. Oro gets a first, and then that nade could be good. Could be very juicy, but it unfortunately isn't. He's still alive. He can still wait for his teammate. Still biding his time. Not over peaking. But his teammate goes down, and now it's all onto him. Ooh, he catches a dink, and the rotation from long will not be expected. No. Equalize once again, 11-11. These teams are inseparable. Okay. But what is the money situation on Tyrian? We have 6,000 on Zarko and 7,000 on Infinite. That might entice them to go for some sort of buy. And, well, there we go. The two players I just named bought up. The rest got some deagles. And they will try to make it work. Oh, these nades could be good. Oh, and that's the Yorp. Already tagged low, 36 HP. And Alex smokes out. But not really anything to do with it. Ooh, and there we go. He walks right into that apartment stack. Eats a deagle. And so they know that there are multiple towards the A side. That accelerates them up banana. They'll have to fumble around with the utility. That is enough time for rotate to come in. Actually far into the side. Time for that. The flashes are good. And now the utility comes in. Molotov to force them out. And the smoke to keep the CTs at bay. And they trade their way into the site. 3v3 retake. Oh, what? Warlock, how do you lose that? Oh my god, it is all down to Irvin. Two low players, but he has the AWP. Does he play it with the pistol? No, he has the AWP out, and that's his demise. Oh, that was a fumble on the side of Belfast. Warlock should have had that, yeah, right there. You had to have had that kill. Maybe he was blind and we just didn't see it. But that's Tyrian taking the lead once again. And now we see the Tech 9 rush coming down second middle. Right into the arms of Zarko, maybe. There we go. He doesn't pull the trigger on the first. That's an interesting play. As they rush him down continuously. He just repositions, and Infinite on the site. Now with it all to do, finds a beautiful first one, a second one as well, and Dance is even better. He goes down finally, but still. Somehow they got. Oh no, that was still Oro unchecked, and he just mops them up. Damn. Alrighty. Tech 9 rush. Well, it did give them a bomb plant. And thus they have decent money. But with Legates on 13, we are entering the last stages of this game. It is gonna be very interesting to see now. From this round on out, everything counts double. Oh, and Tyrian again. Thinking about throwing some pipe nades. Good peek from Warlock. Like completely expected that position. Zarko peeks. Oh no, that has been... That aggression, that dry peak aggression has totally been expected. Oh. And more fumbles coming out of Tyrian. Giving Belfast an opening. And Tyrian, they buy it. Like, I don't know from what, but they think it is the B site. Wrong call. Now he's just... MMS is just between sites coming back in, but he's smoked off already. Smoke out, and he goes through! That's a position he could get more out of, and a Oro on the side. A double for him. And all of a sudden, it's not that bad of a position. This is doable. One more smoke for the tease. But will they expect him to come in from above? They did not. Tagged one down low. And the nade almost takes him out. 2 HP on Irvin. He just creeps around, almost finds the head. Oh, Adam jumps out, and that's his demise. Oh, okay. Well, and there we go. The difference remains 1 round again, or comes back to 1 round again. This is as close as it can get. Because this looks like a 13-13. Tyrian, no money. And having a full-on B stack. Maybe even pushing that banana site. And yeah, that's that. They don't fumble around, they don't wait around. They want this round to be over quickly. MMS doesn't really have anything worth saving. Also nothing he can really pick up from his dead teammates. But the T's are also not giving him anything. They're not hunting him, they know. They only got something to lose. And he is likely to move at the end. And just run into their arms if they hold an angle. The little Astralis stack. Would have waited for him around the corner. But alright. He has not opted to die. And so he still has enough money to buy up. Okay. Full on round of buys coming out. MMS being tested early. But the Molotov is great. And the damage is being exchanged at banana as well. Oh, again. This time. actually favoring Belfast. They threw better nades, just by a hair. And Belfast again, they throw this fanatic smoke whenever they want to take that B side. I don't know. Whoa, okay, great angle from Baltazar. He was not to be expected, as there was a molly. All right. And he is the only one on this side. And a full-on execute is coming in. He's in the open. He wants to block the smoke, but that costs him. And so the rest of his team just call it off already. They concede the 14 to Belfast Storm. And want to hang on onto their weapons for the next round. A flawless one for Belfast. Okay. They had some time to talk over things. Just waiting during this save. Meaning Adam and MMS buying back up with SMGs. These nades, that's still something I just gotta get used to. That's funny to see. And once again, Tyrian, they go for the A stack. You see this a lot on Inferno, I feel like. CT's just gamble stacking A. And now this is a 5 stack. Okay. MMS thinks better of it. No, I think he just went and grabbed a grenade from spawn. But maybe I was laughing too soon, as this hit is actually really much looking like to come in onto the A side. The Molotov is good, Baltazar runs through, that's his death. And his teammate dies as well. Okay, I was ready to say refrag here, but it's not happening. And so, good angle management from Tyrian. They fight for the first one, get 2 frags, fall back. And now they go for some regress that has been heard. Oh, and he thought he's juking somebody out, but it's a double juke. They are actually going towards the B side, and there's only one. The one and only MMS to show them how it's done. And he gives it up. He just waits for his teammate. They wage their options, and they see a 1-on-3 is less favorable than a 5-on-3. And the banana fight is... Oh, it's not actually happening. They're not looking the right direction. At MJC with the first, Irvin tries to get something, but he falls right back into the arms of Oro, and that is the trading done and over. Tyrian win it and equalize once again. Crazy game we are witnessing. 14-14 in round 14 of the second half. We are gonna play all 30 rounds out, at least, to decide who is the winner of this one. One round each, and we go to overtime. So it is do or die for both teams now, and that means pace change for the T's. Quickly towards the A side. They already ran past two of the defenders, and oh, they ran him down. Infinite, he does not expect them to be that fast. Now, no, only Aura, but I say only as he gets a frag. But that is it. Okay, Adam, will you expect the op? You will not. Tyrian, are you playing this for overtime? Oh, flash in. This could be his death, but no. Balthazar is the one who's blind. So he could lose this, and he will. But that's a man they can dispose of. Because they can refrag. Alright. A gun taken away because MMS was really playing really close. Not really saving. But at least the op is coming over into round number 30. And now it is only do or die for Tyrian. Mission overtime. With limited, very limited utility and weaponry. This is it. The bomb actually not being dropped at T ramp for once. So the A stack from Legates Tyrian once again. Rightfully called. MMS playing anti-flash. That's an interesting one. Oh, and the nade is good. They're coming out the apps in a second. And there we go. 2 quick frags for the T's. And oh, a third as well. MMS can't quite find the jumping player. A 2-on-5 retake. 1-on-5 retake. It is all on the AWPer of Zarko. To keep Legates alive. To bring this into overtime. Smoked off as well. If he pushes this smoke, he's a dead man. And he does. And that's it. 16-14. What a game, ladies and gentlemen. What a nail biter of a game. So close. But no cigar. Legates Tyrian. They take another L in their intermediate season. But it has been a pleasure to watch them play. MMS with some clutch moments. And yeah, definitely I'm very interested to see all of them play. Adam seems to me as if he has a thing or two up his sleeve in regards to Counter-Strike. And so, yeah, we will watch your career with interest, to say the least. Yeah, GG to Belfast Storm. They take the W today. And yeah, thank you everyone so much for watching. If you haven't checked it out yet, you can see our links, our socials in the chat right now. Stream Elements just texted it. Also, check out our sponsors at shockedenergy.com. And also, big shout out to BN1, also our sponsors. And to Shocked, I have to say, if you go to shockedenergy.com, you get 10% off with code Legates if you want to buy yourself some energy drinks. Can definitely recommend that. And also I can recommend to leave a follow and tune in next time when we will see the next game of the new Legates Tyrian roster. So thank you very much for watching and have a great evening.